How you doing? Okay, so it's Wednesday. No one's here yet, but I'm talking anyway. It's Wednesday. It's time for the social media tip of the week, so we're gonna just hang out for a few minutes, let people join, and then we'll jump right in. So, in the meantime, let's hang out, I guess. I just got back from Seattle. I was gone for about 10 days with my friends up there, Sarah, Sassy, Liz, everybody. And so my friend Sassy got married. Yes, that's her real name. Just saying, because I know that question will come. So yeah, there was a wedding. It was great. It was fun. That's what I've been doing. That's why you haven't noticed much from me lately. I've been back, so I got back on Sunday night late, and then I was off on Monday because I had to go to the dentist, which I was terrified of, but it turned out to be good. And then back to work yesterday, and then today, and so that means it's time for our social media tip of the week. It's let's see, 6:29 right now. 6:30 is usually our go time, so I am gonna wait until 6:30. So I thought I'd just share with you a couple fun things that I got. So Sassy, the bride, she gave all of the bridal party this cute little bag. Where is that bag? Here it is. Doesn't have anything in it right now, but this little bag. It says Bride Tribe, and it has our initial on it, which is really cool. I love this bag. It's so cute. I'm totally going to use this. And one of the things inside of it was this. No ugly crying is allowed, with the handkerchief. So I thought this was so cute. I love this. I was taking a few pictures of my dabbing my eyes while I'm not ugly crying. But yeah, it's hilarious. And then my other favorite thing that I picked up from the airport while I was waiting for the plane ride home was this book, Get Your Together. I have read like, I don't know, like almost 100 pages so far, and it seems good so far, so I will definitely let you guys know how that one goes. I see Morgan has joined us. Hello, Morgan. I hope the sound quality is good today too. If anybody can you just let me know how the sound is? The last video I did, my mouth was moving, but the sound didn't match, which is super annoying, and I don't even know why that happened, but it did. Basically, we're gonna wait a couple more minutes. What do I have? It's 6:31. I'm gonna wait one more minute, and then I will get started with the social media tip of the week. So if you can hang out, hang out. If not, obviously this is recorded, so you can come back and watch it later if you need to. That's not a problem. But yeah, I have some stuff I want to share with you guys. That way you can get your social media presence where you want it to be for your business. So just chill for a minute. Hang out. Did everybody miss me while I was gone? I'm just kidding. It was a long trip for me. 10 days. I don't think I've ever been gone that long, but not all in one full stretch like that, no. But it was good. It was great. I had a great time with my friends. It was good to get home to my own bed where I could sleep and be comfortable. So that part was super nice. I think I pretty much like fell into my bed and just like passed out because I was exhausted. I was living out of a suitcase for almost 2 weeks is not fun or easy either, as you may or may not know. But yeah, so that's that. Back to real life, I guess now. Work and all that fun stuff. And let's see, okay, it is 6:32. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the social media tip of the week. This week's tip is kind of more of a don't than a do. Before I tell you what it is, let me tell you who I am for anybody who's new here. My name is Kylie Simao. I am a social media marketing strategist. So basically what that means is I help people figure out how to utilize social media for them, for their business, to promote yourself and your business in a positive way, help you gain more business and more of a presence online. So that's kind of what I do. That's in a nutshell. There's a lot of working parts to it. So I find that sharing these little tips with you guys is kind of helpful, because then you can start to implement things on your own. You don't have to hire somebody like me if that's not within your budget. You can still work on things on your own. So, like I said, today's tip is more of a don't rather than a do. So, when I'm meeting with people and they're new to social media, or I know I have to have a social media presence, but I just don't know where to go. I want to have a Facebook, I want to have Instagram, I want to have Twitter, I want to have Pinterest, I want to have this and that and that and that. I want to have everything. And while I definitely think that it is right for some people to have a whole slew of platforms that they use, it's not right for everyone. And when you are trying to decide which ones you're going to use, it's important that you think about, where is your customer at? What platform do they use the most? Where are they hanging out? So that's something to think about. But the real tip is this. Okay, so you've got your list. You know that you want to be on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. You've got your 4, right? So what do? Do you just jump on 4 all immediately, right from the top? Well, no, that's not what you want to do, because number one, that's going to probably get you overwhelmed, which is never good in any kind of business endeavor whatsoever. You don't want to be overwhelmed. And it's probably going to make it harder for you, because it's going to be more confusing. It's going to be hard to keep up with all of them. And since each platform requires a different type of media, that's something that may be lost. So I find it best if, say you do have 4 different social media platforms that you want to use, you actually really just want to start with one. Start with one because you can build onto it. If you're doing 5 things at the same time, all 5 of those things are getting done, but is each one getting done to its best that it could possibly be? Probably not. So that's why if you'll just work on one of them at a time, so say you start with Facebook. I'm going to start with Facebook. I'm going to promote my business and myself there, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to, okay, I have Facebook under control. Now I'm going to add on Instagram. Okay, so then we incorporate Instagram. And then after you have Instagram going good, then what do? Okay, now it's time to incorporate another one. Let's try Twitter now. That's how you want to do it. You want to go little by little by little. So you're not just starting day one going, oh my gosh, I have to get all this social media stuff. I don't know where to go. I don't know what thing to look at first. I don't know what thing to post to first. And it makes it just a little bit easier for you. So that's something that you want to try and do, is kind of ease into it a little bit, so that it'll make it easier for you. You also want to make a plan. You want to, write down on paper, what are the social media platforms that you want to use? Which one is the one that you're going to try and go to first? Oh wow, I see as I'm moving around, the light's turning funny, so sorry about that. I'll try to stop moving around so much. But you want to make the plan on paper. Put it on paper. What are you going to do first? Are you going to do Facebook first? Are you going to do Instagram first? Or maybe Twitter or Pinterest, or any of them, Snapchat, who knows? You get to decide, because you know what's right for your business, not me. Well, I might be able to help you, but you know better than I do what your business needs. You know better than I do where your customers are. So use that. Ask your customers. If you're not sure, you're like, oh, hey, do you use Facebook? Oh, I don't care about Facebook too much. Okay, well, Facebook is not the place to go then. Or maybe you ask them if they use Instagram a lot. Oh my God, I love Instagram. I can't get enough of it. I'm always on there whenever I'm bored, or even when I'm not bored, I'm just on there. Okay, well, there's that information for you. You know then that that's a good place to be. So ask your customers, see what the best place is for you to start at, because it very well might be something that you didn't think of. And then once you get that first platform under control, then you can kind of jump ahead and add things in and make it a little bit more of a diverse strategy. Because while you're doing this, Facebook is going to need one thing, and then Instagram is going to need a completely different thing. While in both might even be pictures, one's going to want one size, one's going to want another size. You see what I mean? So it's important to think about that ahead of time, make a plan, and then put that plan in place. So we don't want to hit all of the social media platforms at once. We don't want to be overwhelmed. We want to do each platform to the best of our ability. And if you're not sure what that means, please feel free to give me a call, reach out, send me a message on here. I'm happy to go over it with you and help you out. That's what I do. So I'm happy to help you with that. Today's social media tip was pretty quick. Unless anybody has any questions, feel free to say so. But yeah, you want to kind of ease into it. That's our tip for today. Don't go full steam ahead. Breathe, relax, go at it kind of easy. Build up to that point. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me today. That is what I have for you today. I will be back next Wednesday, also at 6:30, always at 6:30, always on a Wednesday. So come back and say hello, get your next social media tip of the week. It's free, why not, right? And I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great week. Bye.